one of the hardest things you can ever imagine in your entire existence, probably linked to one mountain, which is Ararat. But today, as I'm scrolling online, I'm watching TV, I'm resting, I go to the gym 2 times a week, like 15 minutes, which 90% of it is sitting in the sauna, but at least it's an attempt to heal. And today I didn't go, so I was scrolling. And I was blown away because the minute I saw it, I knew it wasn't up to code. You see, if you work in that industry, you just know certain things. Now, New York rent has always been expensive, but in the history of New York, there's never been a unit 80 by 80. And you know, the girl's showing off her unit, and it's how small it is, and this and that. What does this remind you of? It reminds you of this. It shows some of the challenges that are occurring with this project. In 2003, the project exploded with my Iraq ethics work. And, you know, the big challenge is what they don't seem to get is our world is really, really changing at a rapid rate. But people are not equipped to that change. This story didn't start now. It started years ago when I caught something, and it's part of the Prophet Hannah Lucifer story. When I was at Capri, I kind of was really upset because, you know, they were putting Americans in trailer parks. I said, why are you doing that? We had a report on file. Why are they doing that? Was the question to the VP of operations. The story weaves in over 25 years, and it's kind of, you see the evolution of a woman. It's so interesting if you see the movie. Make a long story short, that tells me automatically that China or Japan may be pushing the Indian community or vice versa to make it into tiny units where people can't purchase stuff. They're trying to protect resources because they don't know better. And, you know, when we think about stories like this, it's just one tip of 1,000 different clusters of stories that makes up C3's history. You are coming from foreign cultures, and it doesn't match our Americanized culture. You want people to suffer, or you need to control people like an animal. Americans don't have to live in houses that small. And it's not up to code. That's the key. It's not up to our code. So the question is, where are the apartment building owners or the regulatory? Again, it's part of war history where they duplicated a lot of people. Now, you have to understand, there's a bigger thing. And I'll show you one bit of it. I got donations, but the donations were very interesting. They were like all 50% off items. That girl in that unit is educating the public to live like that. The donations, when they come in, it's coming at 50% because they want me to take a step back for them. And because they're foreign in our country. They don't comprehend I actually own the whole thing. And if you saw our struggle over the years, it's mind-boggling. This is me back and forth into Chicago, into Montreal, into Quebec, into New York. Law offices, Chicago, law offices, benchers, garnishment illegal for corporate. Why the Sun collection was done in mental illness. So not only is this person ill, but as she's running around trying to get Amnesty International, trying to get the medical offices, the engineers, our country was hijacked. You can't do all these things, including 100,000 marketing letters for Kanata means wings, and it be a normal situation. And the problem is, you know, it's very easily provable. Like when I worked at Capri, I crossed a hidden road to go to my famous St. James Church to pray